Welcome back to Whiskerwood and our Series 2 playthrough. Where last time I started, obviously, the new colony on Pirate Seas, if I remember rightly. That's the scenario. I think that's what they call it, the scenario, but I'm not too sure what to call it. And then we just started the colony off. This always takes the time. We didn't pay the debt last time, so we'll see. I need more housing, as usual. So that will be something that we're going to concentrate on. I'm going to do it... Well, I'm not going to put it down, but that's the path area that I'm choosing, if you can see with a cursor. But I don't want to put it down, because obviously it's going to cost me logs, and, well, logs are a bit fraught by. Unfortunately, I haven't got this. Now, I don't know whether the stone cabin does... Well, it just looks terrible, doesn't it? But we need to... Once we've got this mining going... Now, obviously, I've got... this no resources. No resources allowed. So now I need to enable this. Resume. This is a little bit like... what we had before in the previous series, where I did say that we need to set up our infrastructure before we start. Like, even if we're going over here, infrastructure needs to be set up. And we will be going over there. It's got to be going over there. Well, I don't know whether we're going over there in this episode, but we certainly need to have a lot of logs. And that's the Achilles heel here. It's getting the resources in to start with. Now, I'm thinking about... I tell you what we can do. Now, in the previous one, we should be able to put this... well, there's no point me doing... now, if you see... We'll go back. You'll see the flux on here. We can... put things on our UI at the top, or the HUD would be the better wording. There's no point putting. See, I'm gonna do the web close, and we'll do the amount of coal because you can't really see that. Right. Okay, that's okay. We want to get this going as soon as we can. But it's, I think I need the services. I need this running. And it's going to cost me 55 blanks to get that. So it is something that we need to get going. I just don't have enough. Obviously, I just do not have enough. Well, they're all over there. That's why I was up in there. Should I do it this side or do it that side? But I chose this side. Whether that was a good idea or not is a debate for another time, shall we say. Now we can get up there and do that. Once that's gone, we've got most... Oh, I haven't got this here. That one. That one. Probably should get this one. Steps. There. Oh no, I can't do that, can I? Because if I do that one, they won't be able to get to that one, so I'll have to wait until they can get to that one. I don't think that actually they can get up there. That's the problem with this. I think now I can get them up there. I love the trick to this. Sometimes, like last series, sometimes I got so into it, I started humming it. And I'll try not to do that in this one. But it is when you have a song that obviously is constantly going on repeat, You don't want it to be annoying. You want it to be there, but not be there. Oh, let's have a look at the supply ship. We could do this, which would give us the tax officer thing. I will do it. My plan is to put the tax office... well, the hall, actually. It's not tax office. Potentially somewhere here. Possibly there, to be honest. We've got enough, and I'm going to do pause construction. And I think that might be a well route for that. You know. Now we are obviously getting more logs. Logs are starting to pick up, but it's not enough. The first few winters are absolutely brutal. But then that's just the way it goes. Mining, we can... As long as they can get down there where they can. I think there's more, some more here as well, actually. Yep, they can. Don't think that's cool. That's definitely cool. That's definitely cool. You ain't going from there, pal, until you get all the coal that you can get from this area, because it's close. And that's really what I'm looking for. Well, obviously, I've got the coal in here. This is going to be the thing that's going to, well, help me pay a little bit. I don't know how much it's going to pay. We certainly want to get things like our cotton running to get. So I think maybe I start the farm. It's going to cost me 8 planks. I'm going to pause it. It's definitely something that I need to do, for sure. There's no two ways about that. It needs to, and it's quite a nice bit of fertile land. The only slight snag is that I'm gonna have to take one of them for this, and potentially this. Well, that's okay. I think I can get about 16 on here. But I need to have them double. So I need more whiskers to be able to do it. Because I need to sell the cotton. That's what we'll take about. The only slight problem is that it's not fertile. And I'll only get that if I have, get to 100% to pay them their taxes due. And, it's got to 400 now, but we're getting there. Let's go to... Yeah, they want a cafe. That would be the prime thing to have around. Possibly in this area, but we want it around the housing. That's the thing. It might even be better in this area, because then it's half and half, so they can do it. But we'll see what we could see what we could come up with. I could have pressed 3 and 2 and 1. Yeah, Mikos was there. The weavers thing is definitely something that I need to get on with, because we need clothes as well. Everything at the start of this game is like, well, I need everything. There's no two ways about it. Now we can get the whiskers from where you saw this here approval rate, and then they'll come in. Now later on, unless I get start keeping this going, we're not going to get there. Do I do the farm? The farm takes a long time to produce. Let's do that on high. Taxes due. That's not bad. Do I do the flux as well? Because I haven't got any. That's good. That's a large shipment. That'll help them. They'll be very happy about that. And they'll give me... I've got a potential to get some things and stuff. And we'll go through that in a minute once we start. Now we'll start bashing this. We want them to get more whiskers. That's what we're trying to achieve here. Unfortunately, I've just put that over there, but I will... I'll have to do that one. Potentially I should do that one, but anyway, let's... we'll set that a priority. Well, we only have... As you can see, this is green. Green's good. Anything else is dire. I'll take out the red, because you don't get too in. That's actually, that's 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not really good in there though, is it? Can I get away with that? What's that? No, not really. What's this at nutrients at? There's 2 fields here. I can't. They can't be separate, so I'll have to do a new field. 70% is yes. I don't really want that either. Not too bad with this though. Let's just do that. Let's right click and let's take off. We've got a good bit of nutrients here, but I'm looking at the, you know, this is pretty high. Pretty high. It's not great, but I'll leave it like that. Oh. I've only got 3 re-rolls as well, so this is going to be a bit of a pain. Don't really want the medicine yet. Don't want the spices. Could do it a planks, potentially. But give me... The fertilizer will be definitely... I think I'll take the fertilizer because that'll help with the cotton. And we're getting the machinery. Right. This is the 2 basic housing for 2. That's the planks. Now that would be beneficial because I wouldn't have to research it. And then I could put down that. But I do like the woman. Fuel's no good at this precise moment. Ooh, it's a real dilemma time. Because I could do with this, although this would be... No, let's go for that. The reason why is I'm thinking... Oh, just... right. So we've got this. Let's do the field priority. Let's do that one. Let's set... I don't want it to set to thing. Let's do that, and then now they'll start to. Although what? Oh no, that was not what I wanted. We'll have to do flux as well. I don't want too many. I mean, I've got like 16 there. And
you have been entrusted by your fellow Whiskers to lead their colony. This is the highest honor any Whisker can attain. The teeming masses of...
Yes, I need more Whiskers, don't I? Let's do a pause. Educated. Definitely have you. $38 left. I don't want a greedy one. Snores. Rude. Lorna. Well, they're all bloody annoying, aren't they? That's it. Now we need even more flipping housing. Right. Let's start to think about bulldozing that and then go for the housing here. This is a better housing. Now I've got to make sure that they can get in without... it gives me 2. Planks here. Ooh. That's better housing. But obviously these are singles. I don't really want singles. But we need a sawmill. This is the problem at having factories. Where's the sawmill? It's around here somewhere. Factories. There. Nope. Sawmill. Cost me 5 planks to build. I might as well build that. I don't really want it anywhere near there though. We'll dump it here. Rotate. How many machineries I've got? I've got enough machinery to do it. I can pause that one. I'm going to have to do it. I want to build this, but the trouble is I don't have enough planks to be able to do what I want by doing the housing here, which will allow me to have 2 Whiskers in, and I don't need that many. Oh, that's a bit of it down. Wait a minute. I do not want them to start smashing up that. Pantos. It's got a decent nutrient though. Yeah, they'll leave that until I can mine this. Let's put it down to 15, but that's fine. I don't know how many I can get, you see. Now they, oh, the fertilizer. Oh, I better, I'll tell you what I'll do is, let's go back to stores. This is the fertilizer, but this is now on here. I'm going to say you can fertilize with it. It's going to run out, but it's better to fertilize than not. And then we get in the cotton. So the thing is, we can sell the cotton. I know I've only got 2 left, but that would allow me to get planks. I need this for research, you see. Everything is everything in this game. It's all, you know, I need to make sure that, now I want to also use the flux. Because we haven't got any flux because I sold the damn thing. But we did get the, you know, they've got claws, if you like. So that's something. Winter will be upon us eventually. That's not enough. How are we doing with coal? Coal's come back again. We still got a lot of coal here that I can pick up, obviously. And they will go down and mine the usually out of that. I'm not, like I said, I'm not worried about the copper because I can't use it yet. Until I could use it, there's no point mining it. There's no point spending the time to use it. I could sell the copper, but I don't want to do that. Copper's so important to have. Yeah, I didn't think we're, she's sleeping outside. I don't like to do that. Which is, you know, which is fine. We're going to get them working on this.
Please.
Now, this needs 55. I think by building that, I get the research that I need. We've got 3 cotton. I didn't allow anything on here, did I? Let's have a cotton to be put in there. Thinking pirates are here.
We are but humble seafarers, who having torn off the shackles of the kingdom, find ourselves in great need. In past times of want, wise and generous Whisker colonies have supplied us with everything they had. You should follow their example.
They've gone. Otherwise, I'm going to get absolutely capitulated. That's good. I haven't got any more warm. That's why I need to obviously do the clothes as well. Crop fertility, 150%, 100% on that. That's just like awesome. I mean, obviously, I could extend this out slightly, I think. To here, maybe. Let's have a look. Yeah, that would be not too bad. That's going to give me another, because they're at pretty high. I might as well get them to do that. No cotton as of yet. That means because I can't. Well, I don't think I've got any cotton. No, I haven't got any cotton yet. They're not doing it yet. Oh, supply ship. Let's supply us with this. Now I've got 73. Right. The option would be to get this going, or do I take the option to get housing done? It's a catch-22. You see what I mean? Where I don't need as many. Most of this will go. So that's the dock. That's the dock entrance. Yeah, I know. No ships. I didn't care about ships. I'm just caring about that. That's costing me 30 something. So it's a bit touch and go, but we'll endeavour to get things going. Logs are coming in still. That's good. How are we doing with our food situation? Deliver. I want to deliver it. Obviously, the ideal of the food would be to get over there. I mean, look at it. It's absolutely thinged with food. But, oh, I have not got any workers in here. I tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one down from the sawmill and put him in here because it's important to get this going as well. We're allowing... what are we allowing? For now, I just want coal. Where the f is coal? There. I'll keep that one off. And then they're going to start obviously working. They jumped up here because obviously they can do that. There's a bit of coal there actually. But he can't reach that now. And he can't reach it, but we are gonna do. We're gonna have to decide where we want this mine, this shaft that goes right the way down, and then it'll spread out, and then that should potentially get us some. I did say that it would have been better on here, you know, because obviously it's relatively flat anyway. A nice sandy beach. But there's a lot of potash in there. And potash, like I said before, we can I think, but that can only be done in the research 2, tier 2. So it's, you know, it's going to take ages before we get there. This is relatively the same size as the original one. But we are doing better in this, I think. I don't know whether we've got any still. No, we've still not got any ready. I don't know what this means. Are the planted set? Maybe the planted set. Get me some cash. Guys, get me some cash. Cash is good. I'll mine the jizz out of this as well. I can fill these back in again with the earthworks, which is this one here. But obviously it's going to cost me stone to do it, which means I don't have any stone, which means it's a weird one because you need cut stone, which you get it from the factories here to be able to get this, but it costs planks and it costs one machine. We haven't got many machinery parts either, so that's another thing that we've got to be careful of. This is now getting built. That only gives us we only need slightly few more to you know, get this done. Taxation is, I need to get a population of 21, so otherwise they're not too happy with me. We're close. We only need 4. That's not going to be too long. But I need to get the housing done for these lot. This is a problem. This is what I said. This game is very brutal at the start of the game. But if you can sort of do it for the first, you know, 5-10 videos, you're not doing too bad.
Now we have better housing. This new island was exciting.
Yeah. I'm doing it. I'm doing it well, as the saying goes. Let's get through that. Get me a slurp of tea. I need to do the woven these as well, because when these parents get back, they won't. And I've got, well, I've only got none left now. Food is, yeah, is there. We need to do a pan of, berries as well. To start getting this now. That could be what this section here is. I don't know yet. But I'm going to need to get more outside, you see. You need to solve that. Oh, fall is here. This is not good. Well, that's not too bad actually. They're obviously they've still got these to do. Right then, that's been thing, and that'll take me down to another. Desperate. I want to be building this, but it's so expensive. I always press P for pause because it always reminds me. I mean, you get that percent. You get these weird things here. It's this here. It's this toggle of pollution value. I always get the little say. I was thinking, what? What pollution? That now will resume. I will do research, but once we get, I've got to get these working. These higher. And obviously I get 2 in here. So I only need 5, and that'll give me 10. So that gets that out of the way, and I get this back as well. So I get the logs, so we need logs back for my troubles. Can't do that. I get 5 in that, and I get 5 in that. I'll bait this up to get this here, but they can't get over there because obviously they're doing this. But this is important to get done. I've got one beaver I'm building. Let's. I've got any cash whatsoever. I've got 13, and I'm paused. Strong shoulders, unsafe worker. I'll accept that one. And then we'll refuse. That gives me 2 builders. Obviously the sawmill's doing its deed. Everything else cool in there as well. You have to mind the jizz how it is. I've just got to keep going down. As long as the ladders go down, that's fine. That's 9. Yeesh. I mean, I could put... We've got 80 logs. Where the hell are the logs then? Oh, they're all here. Oh yeah, it's because we can sell the logs. We don't really want to sell the logs. We've got 104 in coal. That'll
May we have better housing? This new island.
Yeah, I know you want more, better housing. I'm going to do a resume. So, have we got any more in there? No, I don't think so. Well, we're on a minus already. But that's because of the housing. But hopefully they're going to do the good deed and blast through some of this, because otherwise I've got no chance. Mind you, saying that, I've got no flipping logs anyway, so I might as well inbound. I don't want logs. I've been here. Why aren't you going to get the logs? What are you taking in? Food. Excuse me. Apologies there. Three logs is one thing. Ah, cotton's here. Now I've got the cotton. Why are you not getting that? Do not. Do you know, sometimes I always say there's a bug in some of these, because it's like, well, come on, why did you're doing your work? Get on with it. Nearest warehouse. Pick up from. Right. You're just not picking up the stuff. I don't understand why. Because it's there. Pick up the stuff. Where is that? And is allowed to pull from? Right, let's do the taxes. I think we should be okay in this. I'm not going to bother with the cotton yet. Oh, in fact, actually no, because cotton could be redone, can't it? So, and it gives me actual. I get more out of this. And then I get a chance of any of that, and they'll have a word with me later on. So that's a bit better. No, what? No nearby storage. Yes, there is. Mine the hell out of this. That. 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 Oh, that's copper. That's stone. Ah, here we go. I've got a few re-rolls. Tin. Machinery's quite nice though. Copper would be nice to come in, but we'll go for the reroll. Ah, here we go. So we'll have them, and I think we'll have the fertilizer because I've got to keep money coming in. It's like a real balancing act, this game, to start with, until you can get going. You see, cut stone would be good, but I can mine the stone and use that to cut zinc. But we'll work on the fertilizer, and we'll get 2 more whiskies in, and then we get some more in. Food is getting low, which is normal. But it's not normal. Why can't they get up there and go and get it? They can go and get it. It's just I've not allowed that. Right, now we can. Now they should be able to get this. That's my misdemeanor there. Let's. That's the food that I'm getting from them. Will you? What is wrong with you? Why are you not? Why are you not doing that?
Please, may we have better housing?
I cannot get them to do that, and I don't know why they're not picking the logs up. The logs are flicking there. No logistics hut nearby. Oh, I wonder if they have to have the logistics hut nearby that. Is that why they won't do it? No, that's between warehouses. That's not what I want. But I can't work out why they're not. It might be to do with it's in there and they do not like to take stuff out of there. So it doesn't make sense. But sometimes the game can be a bit questionable at best. I'll put it. That's 7 logs. Okay, we'll put it there and we'll put one there. We'll pause that one. We'll set that to high. Don't allow anything in. Don't allow anything in. Right. And we'll not allow any more logs to be put into here. Oh, I didn't have any approval rating anyway. I want 1 more. Deliveries here. I will get the planks. That's still not enough, but still. Why is that? Is that that's the whiskers themselves? I have 0 food again. Got getting cotton in though. I can pay, but all my whiskers are just gonna thingy. It might be worth starting to think about this, I think. It might be I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. It's because of that. Oh, you stupid. That's really annoying in the game because it should tell you that you have turned such and such. You have no way of sending the planks anywhere. So now they're going to do this now. Now they can do... Now we'll start to get them in. We'll start to finally get these whiskers to come in. That's not the first time that's happened. I don't like that at all. Because obviously that's, to me, it's a real annoyance, to say the least. Resume. But what I'll do is I'll deliver them to here and they can pick up from here. Because it doesn't tell you. You're going, what the hell? Well, why is it not doing that? Have we not got no more? I don't think we've got any form of... we got some more pre-raid, that's good. I just need one more as well. Right, where are we? I don't think we've mined all that out. So let's move this then to our place here. Because that's got two, that's got two. That'll mine all this out for us. That's good. Carry on with that. Obviously, I can fill all this back in again. Oh, there's a bit of coal there. Oh, there was coal all over the damn place. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You're going to have to come back again. You said there wasn't any coal. That's not much, and they can get to it because they will be able to follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Right, there, that'll do. I desperately need food.
Please, may we have...
And I need another... That's 7. I'll do that again. Pause, 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 and pause. As long as I allow them to get around. Can we do that? No, we can't really do that one. We can do that one, and that one, and that one. Pause, pause, and pause. Because they can follow this route. Although I could get them to well, that's going to be moved anyway. Mining is going to be moved. I've got 2 there. Why have I got 2 there? Why didn't I just leave that there then? Okay, I'll move that one there. That means I can press the B button, get rid of that, and put this here, and pause that one. That's going to give us quite a bit of housing close enough, and obviously they'll walk around. I can do it. The only trouble is how the hell am I going to heat that in the winter? I suppose I can get one here, maybe one over there, and one over there. That's fine. I'm trying to keep the housing close as well, you see, because that way I can have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 in there. 18, 20, 22, 24, 26. So I'm okay. So as I'm enabling these, we'll be okay. Right. Logic. No. Logic. Planks. Where's planks? Planks. I'm going to turn off planks. Logic. Delivered to here. That would be planks when I can turn on planks. There we go. They should now be doing everything. Yeah, to me that's a bug. It's an annoying bug. Because they should tell you that there's no way that I can deliver this thing. There's no warehouse to deliver it to. I can't do it. But it doesn't tell you. But anyway. How are we doing with... Oh, we just about got that all off. Right. Now it's time to do some more resources. Storage. Let's do the... Where do we want them is the question. Let's put 2 here. Get them built. Before we even move this. Well, I'm probably going to have to move this anyway. That's it. That can do that. Let's move this one. Right, I'll also set resources, cut in I don't think they can get up that well, not easy anyway. I'm going to have another one. That I don't allow anything in there. And how are we doing with food? Well, I think we need to move this. We'll get that, because then they can go up there. That they can use to go up there. Oh, I suppose I could do it there, actually. There. Set the foliage. Once I can get through the first winter, I'll do that one as well. That's going to allow logs. That's going to allow berries. Because otherwise he has to take miles. And then we can... what we need to do is have a logistics hub right between somewhere and get it down here. And we're not doing too bad with this. This has got 400 planks and I'm going to enable this one. Let's set to high. Yeah, see all of that is gone. There's this here. There's not much. I thought they would have done that on the road, to be honest, without my help there. Anyway, this is the second episode. We haven't got into the right. That should come and get this too, because we've got 1 there and 3 there, and then that needs to be moved as well. Good question. That'll allow that. Oh, I think I've lost one. Yeah, I've lost another one as well.
How the lazy cart ignored the advice of the beavers and never stocked up food for the winter. How he preferred the comfort of sleeping in the sun over diligent saving. Winter is coming. We need to be like a...
I know. I agree with you. It's definitely coming. It's so important that I'm going to build another and I'm going to decrease these, which is obviously going to give me 6 back, and I need to make sure foraging is right at the top of the list. I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to put a... Well, obviously I've moved this one to forage. And they'll do that. That's good. But I need to get another set here. We'll have some steps up there and there. That means they'll be able to get all of this. We will have now a forager. That's set to high, and we'll set that to off. That's set to high, we'll set that to off. Right. I don't know how much we're going to get, and it might be... I might have to do some logs here and allow that to go through the winter. Ugh. Yeah, you see, recent death, recent death, recent death. They will speak to me. I'm going to have some sort of food, I think. Mind you, the 21 would be good. I'll keep that. That'll give me this.
You have been entrusted by your fellow Whiskers to lead their colony. This is the highest honor any Whisker can attain. The teeming masses of mainland Whisker.
Thank you.
Please, may we have better housing?
We will. Don't worry. Don't set to high.
Do you remember the parable of the...
Eesh. Never mind. It happens. It shouldn't happen, but it happens. 55. We need to get bigger warehouses, but I'm not really worried too much about that. This is coming in, and then this is coming in. So anyway, apologies, we are at the end of the video. I looked at the time and then did an umpty that it was 6 minutes on. It was only 2 minutes. I should have not done that. Anyway, things are happening. I'm upgrading. I lost a couple of them. It does happen. And it did happen in the previous one as well. Maybe I should have moved the food over and concentrated more on this side, which obviously we are now, but fall is coming. And I need to get as much food in as I can. Otherwise, we're obviously going to have problems. Anyway, let's leave it there. We'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye for now.